Hello, greetings, and to new viewers, welcome. To existing viewers, welcome back to this channel, teasing the beardless chin of cinema with a feather of criticism. And as ever, I need you to subscribe and leave a swooningly positive comment. It's time for a most delectable film, Inside the Yellow Cocoon Shell. And the question of what the title means, or what the movie itself means, remain open. But this is a quietly amazing feature debut from the 35-year-old filmmaker Tien Anh Pham, born in Vietnam and based in Houston, Texas. It's a jewel of slow cinema, set initially in Saigon and then in the mountainous, lush central highlands far from the city. A zero-gravity epic quest, floating towards its strange narrative destiny and then maybe floating up over that to something else. It's compassionate, intimate, spiritual and mysterious in ways that reminded me of Tsai Ming-liang or Edward Yang.
Nào là tụi mày tin vào cái cuộc sống vĩnh cửu. Sao có thời buổi nào mà mày còn mê tín dữ vậy? Sao nó với mày im vậy? Mày nói gì với nó đi.
Sự tồn tại của đức tin nó thật là mơ hồ.
Mày lại giống nó nữa rồi.
Nghĩ đến thời gian rất ngắn ngủi của đau khổ mà đem so sánh với sự vĩnh cửu thì nó là một khoảnh khắc ngắn không là gì hết.
The film is presented in a calm, unforced realist style with many long, unbroken middle-distance shots and close-ups a rarity. The film has a flashback and a dream sequence presented in exactly the same way, leading to the woozy sensation that past, present, reality, reverie are all folding in on each other. The refusal of explicit emotion does not prevent one fiercely erotic kissing scene and one moment where a young woman declares her adoration for Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life and wonders aloud, why can't they make movies like that anymore? I can actually imagine Bob Rafelson making this film in 1972 at half the length with the same narrative structure and the same elements of midlife male crisis and regret. In the noisy, bustling capital, Tien, played by Lê Phong Vu, is having an unhurried conversation with his friends about religious faith and the meaning of life at an outdoor cafe when they are all stunned by a deafening motorbike crash just a few yards away. His later session at a massage parlour is tragicomically interrupted by a call on his smartphone. The fatality of that crash turns out to have been his own sister-in-law, Han, whose 5-year-old son, Dao, miraculously survived. Now it turns out to be Tien's duty to take Han's coffined body in a rented van to her home village for burial, with little Dao along for the ride as well. This is also his own home village and that of his brother Tam, Han's husband, who ran out on her and his son years ago. He must also track down his runaway brother and, what? Break the news? Use this tragedy as a path to reconciliation? Or make sense of his own life and his own place in a vast, placidly indifferent world? The camera drifts and turns with the slow deliberation of an aircraft carrier. Characters will move out of shot and keep talking off screen until the camera catches up with them and they're back in the frame. A still tableau will turn out to be an almost imperceptibly slow zoom. Tien, for his part, has arresting encounters. An old man who once fought with the South Vietnamese at the Battle of Vong Ro, and an old woman who appears as enigmatic as a wraith. An entire sequence is simply Tien's viewpoint in slow-mo silence as he drives on his motor scooter down roads where the headlights of oncoming traffic flare into a slow, screen-filling dazzle. Is Tien having a nervous breakdown, or are these recent, desperately sad events simply giving articulation to the breakdown he might have had anyway? If Han had not died, would he not have muddled on with his unsatisfying anonymous life in the city and never thought to contact Tam ever again? The panoramic intelligence of this film is a wonder. And that's it. Please lavish your affection on this vlog by giving it a like and a share on what I can only describe as your socials. Please subscribe and leave a comment, and please buy my book, The Films That Made Me, an edited selection of my essays and reviews for The Guardian. See you next time.